We're going to take a look at prefixes today, and we use prefixes all the time in the SI system to go from big units to small units, and you guys are already familiar with some. What prefixes are you familiar with already?
Well, we already talked about the kilo prefix, I believe, right?
Right. When we talked about kilograms, you said kilograms measure mass. This is 1 kilogram of mass. It takes 1 newton of force to accelerate at 1 meter per second, okay? But its base unit is the gram, okay?
And this is about a gram.
Yeah, that thing
about
has
a
mass,
paperclip, if you can
a
see
mass
it.
of 1 gram. Okay, we don't really ever deal with things that small in physics. Okay,
No.
and we don't always want to be talking about 6 million grams or 6,000 grams. So we use
The kilogram.
The kilogram.
We're going to be talking about cars and people and other large objects most of the time in physics.
Yeah. So if we have a 1,000 kilogram car, that would be 1,000,000 grams. And we don't want to deal with numbers that big, so we use prefixes so we don't have to.
Okay, so what does kilo mean, Mr. Auwerda?
Okay. Kilo is the SI prefix that means times 10 to the third, which is just 1,000. So we talked about scientific notation last time, and this is the multiplier, the unit, the exponent, so it just tells us to move the decimal point around. So when I have just one kilogram,
That's equal to 1,000 grams
this
then.
equals 1,000 grams.
Okay, and that's something I already had memorized.
Right. And there are 3 units that are so common that you should just know. You should just have them memorized. Kilo is one of them.
Okay, the other one I think would probably be centa. I hear
Yes.
centimeters a lot.
Centimeters. Centimeters are like, okay, this is a meter stick. Okay, a lot of distances we're interested in measuring are meters long. Okay, but sometimes we're interested in much shorter distances, so we use centimeters. Okay, there's 100 centimeters in a meter, so 1 centimeter is 0.01 meters, or you can think of it the other way: 100 centimeters equals 1 meter. In either case, centi.
That would be times 10 to the negative 2 then, it looks like.
It would be times 10 to the negative 2. Okay? And it's these letters I'm putting in, these are the abbreviations or symbols for them. Okay? And there's one more that we should just know, and it's milli. And we see millimeters, milliliters. Okay? It comes up a lot. So just like before, 1 millimeter is 0.001 meters. Or
I think of it as 1,000 milliliters, or
1,000 millimeters equals 1 meter. Okay, so either way, so this is milli, m.
So that looks like it'll be times 10 to the negative third then.
Times 10 to the negative third. Okay, these are 3 prefixes we should just know. Okay, I should be able to say 120 centimeters, and you should be able to go in your head 1.2 meters. Is just something that you should be able to do. So get familiar with those. Okay, understand how they work. It's just a matter of moving the decimal point
And maybe
around.
you don't have the times 10 to the whatever memorized, but maybe you were memorizing like this here.
Yeah.
And this here. And let's see, down here.
Just like when I ask how long is 120 seconds, you can tell me it's 2 minutes, because you know there's 60 seconds in a minute. Okay? If I'm talking about 3,600 seconds, well, maybe that's a little bit harder. Okay, but you do need to know those 3 basic units. Okay? There are several other units that you might come across, and you'll probably see in the course. One of them is capital M, which is mega. Okay? And this is times 10 to the 6th, so it's a million. Okay? You might see small units. This is a Greek letter mu. Okay, it's a lowercase letter. This means micro, okay? And it's times 10 to the negative 6. Okay? It doesn't matter if you see like G or T or whatever. Those ones, I don't expect you to memorize them. Okay? But I do think that you should know how to look them up in your book. So there's a table of them in the book. If these come across, you can look them up. If I put them on a quiz or if they're on a worksheet or an assignment, I'll probably tell you, okay, micro means times 10 to the negative 6.
But just to reiterate, we need to have centa, kilo, and milli memorized.
Centa, kilo, and milli have to be memorized.